There's no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Tоварищ Майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all.
In the face of great adversity, our courageous comrades in America fight on, winning battle after battle against an increasingly desperate enemy. Our troops now occupy most of the American West Coast and soon will have complete victory.
Nobody had counted on the American civilians putting up such resistance. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with bullets. And our battalion had it easy. We had been tasked with pacifying the countryside, while 4 other regiments pushed into the mountains. They were headed toward a town called Cascade Falls, where there was some grand objective not even Colonel Arlovsky knew the details about. All we knew was that it might mean an end to the war. I remember thinking about those comrades, struggling through the cold and the snow, facing death at every turn. And I was ashamed, for I was happy that I wasn't with them.
Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you? Romanov, the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings. You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Romanov. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. So-called one, out.
Just give us a target. Infantry heading out. Товарищ командир, we're ready. Infantry heading out. Where do you want us to take? We're on the move. Товарищ командир, we're getting to the position.
Yeah, so-called one. These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the National Guard. They must have moved into the area quite recently.
We are on acknowledge.
Short. That explains the advanced air defenses. We weren't counting on this kind of opposition.
Will you abort?
No, the mission stands. We still have surprise and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romanov. Make sure you maximize your fighting potential. Well done, Romanov. First kill.
Anti-tank unit available. Target under fire! What now, Tavares? Heads down, taking heat! Tank busters are moving out. Get going! Move to the designated area. Where do you want us to take position? Attack the target. Correct. Getting to acknowledge. Товарищ командир. Target defeated. Target squad ready to move. We defeated an enemy. Товарищ командир, we're available. We defeated an enemy. Just give us a target. Infantry heading out. Affirmative. Move. Infantry, go! 18th squad ready to move. Hostile infantry, good to go.
Yeah, so-called one. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy.
Enemy neutralized. There is a target. Fire some rockets. Acknowledged. Moving out. 80 unit. Acknowledged. Where do you need us? Affirmative. We're on the move. Anti-tank. Affirmative. Getting to the move. Infantry good to go. Neutralized. 18th squad ready to move. Acknowledged. Moving out. Товарищ командир. Target defeated. Moving rock. Move. Go. Move. Move. Acknowledged. Enemy neutralized. Move to the designated. Affirmative. Getting to the position. Move.
GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel. But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population that we are strong.
Got the target for us.
Yeah, and we will need the leader if we are to locate all the other camps in the area.
Go. Infantry, enter that building. We got the target! Anti-tank unit available. Infantry heading out. Товарищ командир, target defeated. 80 squad ready to move. Here. Hostile destroyed. Enemy neutralized. Anti-tank unit available. Occupy that building. Enemy neutralized. Move out, double time. We got the target! Borders? Here. Acknowledge.
Almost done, Roman. Our fighter bombers are standing by.
Going in there now. Occupy that building. Enter that building. Going in there now. Going in there now. Tavarish Commandeer, target defeated. We got the target. We defeated an enemy. Here. Move your... We need that building! Killed an enemy! Anti-tank squad available. Tavarish Commandeer, target defeated. We got the target! Sniper.
Well done, Romano. Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to your next objective. Local 1 to Malashenko. The area is clear.
About bloody time. We are ready to move into position. Malashenko out.
Sniper team ready. Infantry heading out. Defeated. Orders? Affirmative. Infantry heading out. Affirmative. We're on move. Where do you want us to take us? Sprint to the destination. Infantry ready for combat. Got the target for us. Acknowledged. Moving out. Commandeer, we're available.
Good. Here come our comrades in the sky. Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once the strike has been completed.
Move out. Double time.
This is Serb. Dropping payload.
Tavarit Malashenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Very well, Captain. Remember the rules of engagement.
I remember, Colonel. Malashenko out.
Hill 48 commands a wide view of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. I'm sending you additional reinforcements, Romano. We need that hill within the hour. Make sure you take good care of your men, Lieutenant. I trust you not to lead them only to death.
Squad ready to move. Infantry.
We have some fire support available, Romano. Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful.
Where do you need us? Getting to the new sniper. Infantry heading out. Getting to the position. Hopefully they won't spot us. But Tavarish Commandeer, we're ready.
The Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
Affirmative. Moving. Move. Acknowledged. Where do you need us? Enemy neutralized. 80 units heading out. Affirmative. Tavarish Commandeer, we're available. We got infantry ready for combat. Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Where do you need us? 80 units heading out.
Order strike requested. Firing away. Out.
Lieutenant Roman, the National Guard and guerrillas you're fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homestead.
Hold on to your launchers and let's move.
So they will fight that much harder, Lieutenant. Count on fierce resistance.
Yes, that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fight.
No distinction should be made. They are all enemies.
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain. Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
Whatever you say, Colonel. Malashenko out.
Excellent, Lieutenant. That will be a sore blow against the insurgents.
Hostile target killed. Our rockets are loaded. Your command, Tavarish Commandeer. Infantry, good to go. Where do you want us to take position? Tavarish Commandeer, we're available.
All talk here. The provided strike area was empty. Out.
Just give us a
Sokol
call.
1
We are
here.
on the move.
Use your fire support assets to deal with the infantry.
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading this way.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force, as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command.
Affirmative. Moving. Getting to the new sniping position. Infantry ready for combat. Give us some support here! Requesting artillery strike on coordinates. 18th squad ready to move. Affirmative. Moving. Target defeated!
Acknowledged. Molotov firing mortars.
Just give us a target. Infantry heading out. Infantry, go! Go! Acknowledge. Go! Target and fire as soon as possible. Moving out! Heads down and go! Enemy fortification is silent. We're doing our duty. We're in the middle of something.
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced, and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
Focus on securing the hill, Romano. We will deal with the main camp in due time.
Infantry, good to go. Infantry, head go. Go! 18th acknowledged. Moving out. Infantry heading out. Acknowledged.
Sokol 1 here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romanov. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you. The Americans are preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romanov.
Go! Enemy soldier isn't moving.
I suggest you fortify the hilltop and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicle.
Говорит Лебедев. Expect an infantry heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
I have asked frontal aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
We got the target.
Our comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hopes rest with them.
Yes, we will manage.
Tavarish Commandeer, target defeated. Hostiles are closing in. We need orders. Get going! We got the target! Target defeated! Target defeated! Target defeated! Anti-tanks are available. Commandeer. We're ready. Getting to the position.
They are coming at you from all directions, Romano. Watch your perimeter.
Tavarish Commandeer. Sniper team target ready. Defeated. Move out and stay low. Hostile target killed. Just give us a target. Where do you need us? Target
We're
defeated!
dropping in some airborne for you. Strike out.
We got the target! Enemy neutralized. We got the target! We got the target! We killed an enemy! We killed an enemy! Target defeated! We destroyed the enemy! The enemy here. Orders? killed an enemy!
Artillery strike on our
target now! Target.
Chika here. We dropped off this
Target
mission as what you
killed.
requested.
We killed an enemy!
We've got one of your units.
Destroyed the enemy!
Delivering airborne infantry.
Target defeated! Destroyed the enemy! Want us somewhere else, Tavarish Commander?
Lebedev here. The Americans seem fond of using the forest for cover.
Not for much longer. The Air Force has agreed to fly another sortie with napalm. They will be here soon.
We're fighting the enemy here. Orders, target defeated. Lift up, go!
This is Serb. We are inbound at this time. Walking to target coordinates.
Sokol 1 to Romano. Make sure your people are clear of the forests.
Airborne infantry
Infantry
delivered.
good to go.
Out.
We're moving. Move.
Serb here. Payload delivery initiated.
I say again, Romanov. Clear the forest.
Can't do that. Run quickly now! Tavarish Commander, we're available. Tavarish Commander, airborne here.
Sokol 1 here. You make me proud, Romanov.
Enemy tank defeated. Anti-tank unit available. Infantry ready for combat.
We now have the perfect opportunity to start the attack on the main camp. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company will continue to act as a blocking force and prevent escape in that direction. Romanov, launch the assault. Secure that camp and get me the guerrilla leader. I have sent you further reinforcements and you now have access to vehicle support as well.
Light tank rolling out, heading for the position. We are ready, Tavarish Commander. Armor moving out. Beat this. Move. Tavarish Commander. Armor here. With Tavarish Commander. Armor here. Tavarish. Recover. Move. Driving. Move. Tavarish Commander. We're with you.
Ariel is inbound with cluster ordnance. Stay clear.
Armor on them, heading out. Rolling. Tavarish Commander. Where do you want us? Armor on the move. We are heading for the coordinates. We destroyed that tank. Enemy destroyed.
This is Ariel. Hostiles neutralized in the strike zone.
Light tank need instructions. Our tracks are rolling. Situation. Armor on the move. We're facing a hostile tank. Light armor ready for combat. Position locked. Firing. 5076 going to the destination. Heading out now. Watch armor. Yes, target eliminated. Repair started. Medium armor ready for command.
the front! Medium armor rolling out! Armor on the move! Hostile defeated!
Affirmative. Heading for the strike zone.
Repair, we
I
are
will out.
moving! Right! We've got initiating field repairs! Neutralize the enemy! Light tank needed, mission locked! Fire! Light armor driving quickly! Target, what should we do?
Last coordinates was
Fixing
hit by the
vehicle.
airstrike.
Light armor,
Over.
ready for contact. What are your next orders? Neutralize the enemy. Do you need initiating? Give us some orders. Light armor available. Here, move, move. Armor available. Acknowledge. Armor on the move. Target tank eliminated. Target killed. Hostile defeated.
Lebedev на связи. The Air Force reports that American reinforcements are close. They are sending amphibious transports up the river.
Sokol 1 here. You are making good progress, Romanov. Get your troops into that camp and secure it before those reinforcements arrive.
Initiating field repair. What is coming back to that target?
Airstrike completed on the target coordinate. I will out.
Hostile defeated. Where can we repair start eliminated? Stopping repairs now. We are ready, товарищ. Enemy targeted. Атакуй.
Maloshenko here. My men can move across the river and support Romanov.
Not yet, Captain. You will be needed for the final push. I don't want to risk any Americans slipping through the net by having you attacking now.
But we have probably missed some already. All they have to do is to hide their rifles, pull on the civilian jacket and walk away.
I will not authorize your plan. I will say no more on this matter. Sokol 1, out.
We're with you. Our tracks are steady. We're moving out now. Get that perimeter heading for the position. Yes, товарищ командир. Target eliminated. Armor moving out. We're moving to the perimeter. Yes, товарищ командир. Armor moving out. Товарищ командир. We are ready, товарищ командир. Yes, товарищ командир. Armor move driving. Move. Light tank attacking the target. We can roll out anytime. Get back to theater, where our tracks are steady.
Sokol 1 here. The camp has been secured. Hold in place and fight off any counterattacks. Now, we just need to find the guerrilla leader.
Говорит Lebedev. A large contingent of regular army troops is now moving into the area.
Available for battle.
Expect a heavy counterattack, Lieutenant. Several heavy artillery batteries are on call. I'm giving you fire support priority.
We're with you. Need a fast tank? We're going. Move. That vehicle is disabled.
Lebedev here. The insurgent leader has been found. He is wounded, but alive.
Light armor engaged.
Excellent. I'm sending in a helicopter to bring the prisoner out. You must defend until he is safely away, Romanov. Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. Now is the time. Move across the bridge toward the camp.
Maloshenko here. It's too late. Enemy tanks are blocking my advance and I see people moving on the bridge. It looks like they are preparing it for destruction.
Romanov, it falls on you to stop them. The bridge must stay intact if Captain Maloshenko is to aid you in defense of the camp. Otherwise, he will be forced to take the long way around.
cavalry vehicle available for repairs. Armor repairing our comrade. We can roll out any time. Initiating field repairs. Neutralize the enemy. Target eliminated.
Strike mission received. Cluster bombs are armed. Out. Ariel is inbound with cluster ordnance. Stay clear. Over.
Товарищ командир, enemy kill.
Target area cleared of hostiles. Returning to base. Affirmative. Heading for the strike zone. Ariel out.
Ready for contact. Hostile defeated. Walk and fire. Armed truck. Repair started. Enemy destroyed. Repairs now. We are ready, товарищ командир. Fire in the
This is Ariel. The mission is executed. Returning to base.
Comandир. Light tank attacking the target. We got the target. Attack the enemy. Engage the enemy.
This is Maloshenko. The bridge is clear. Moving across now.
We are repairing the target. Initiating field repairs. 50-76 area moving to the destination, Commandeer. We're with you. Hostile defeat. Welcome. Repair started. Target eliminated.
Ariel is inbound with cluster ordnance. Stay clear.
Neutralize
Over.
the enemy.
Affirmative. Heading for the strike zone. Ariel out.
Repair the vehicle. Target initiating field repairs. Welcome we assist. Armor rolling. Repair started.
Ariel here. Payload dropped right on top of the enemy. Heading back. Ariel here.
Local 1 here. The helicopter is not far out. We only have to hold for a little while longer.
Repair started. Target eliminated. Target initiating field repairs.
This is Maloshenko. My troops are in place at the camp.
We are able.
Understood, Captain. Find good defensive positions and hold.
Vehicle repairing our comrade. Товарищ командир, expecting repairs now.
What do you request?
The target is defeated. Enemy killed, товарищ командир.
Strike mission received. Cluster bombs are armed. Out. Closing in on the designated strike zone. Expect me any second.
Neutralize the enemy.
Mortar strike requested. Firing away.
Target killed.
This is Ariel. The cluster bomb didn't hit any hostile.
Do you need
Returning
repairs
to
now?
base.
Repair started.
This is Ariel.
Vehicle.
Hostiles neutralized in the strike zone.
Understood. Repair something. Repairing our comrade. We've got a situation here. Target is defeated. Repair vehicle. Armor on the move.
Mortar barrage
Target
delivered.
repairs now.
Hostile
Neutralize the enemy.
Molotov out.
Enemy destroyed. We're repairing the target. We're
No
repairing
hostiles
our
hit me at
comrade.
bed coordinates.
Neutralize the enemy. Repair started. Enemy destroyed. Can we assist? We've got a situation. Fixing vehicle. Target killed. Target killed. Neutralize the enemy.
Affirmative. Heading for the strike zone. Ariel out. Strike mission received. Cluster bombs are armed. Out. Affirmative. Heading for the strike zone. Ariel out.
Yeah, so-called 1. The helicopter is moving in now. Have the guerrilla leader ready for transport.
This is Troika. I don't want to loiter here too long. He's crawling with enemies down there.
So-called 1 to Troika. You can leave as soon as the prisoner has been brought aboard.
Understood, Sobel One. Just be quick about it. Troika out.
Neutralize the
So-called 1 to Maloshenko. Come in, Captain.
Comrade Colonel, the captain is unavailable at this time.
What? Where is he?
Cluster bombs are armed.
Comrade Colonel, he went to investigate suspected insurgent activity at a farm nearby.
Encourage
What?
This is Troika. We are ready to leave.
You are free to leave, Troika. I have a captain to find.
You want us starting repairs now? Armor rollout.
Civilian, strike mission completed. Out. Are you allowed?
Did you hear me? They came and fired!
But Comrade Captain, the Colonel forbade us...
There! Look at the idea! Next time, your people will think twice before attacking us.
What is the meaning of this? Get them out of here. Explain yourself, Captain.
They were harboring weapons and food for the insurgents.
I gave explicit orders that there should be no firing squads.
They were aiding the enemy.
That is irrelevant, Captain. You do not have the right to disobey my orders.
But what if your orders are wrong?
If you act without my consent again, I will have you court-martialed and sent home in shame. Is that understood? Is that understood, Nikolai?
No, Colonel. It's not.
What? You think I'm wrong?
It does not matter what I think, does it, Vladimir Vasilievich? For good or ill, you have chosen your course.
But have you chosen yours, Valery? Sooner or later you will have to.